Well, hey guys, Gary Farnon with PCS Alliance Realty and the Farnon Home Team. I'm excited to once again do a video with Mr. Bill Rodriguez from Cornerstone Home Lending. But before I get into that, I need to address the people that attended the Parade of Homes this year. I just want to thank you so much for taking the time coming through. We were, let's see, with Master Built Homes number 18 on your list. Thank you for coming by, saying hi, entering the drawing for the Yeti and that sort of thing. Now, keep in mind, we will still be there this Friday, the 22nd. So come by and say hi to Francis and I from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And I know a few of you asked us to reach out to you regarding possibly buying or selling your home. My information is at the bottom of this. If you don't have a lender, obviously Bill's information will be at the bottom as well. So thank you. My apologies once again for not getting back to you. There's 2,000 plus people going through the Parade of Homes. You are important. I don't want you to feel any less. Okay. So, all right. So Bill and I are back together once again. We did this video about a year ago, but there's some changes, some improvements on the builder's behalf on what they're offering. So let's get into it real quick if we could. So Premier Homes, guys, if you remember, they had some townhomes located at the corner of Woodman and Black Forest. That community has closed out. It closed out quick because of the demand. But more importantly, not just how brilliant of a structure it is, but how Bill and his team teamed up with Premier to offer rates under 4%. And I'm going to let Bill go into that in just a minute. The new community that's coming up, they've sold out already quite a bit. There's still plenty coming up. I think we're looking at first quarter next year for move-in time for these townhomes. So if we could, Bill, I'm going to highlight just a few things of what is pretty standard with Premier. And then you can talk a little bit more about your end of things. But here's what's really cool, guys. The townhomes at the villas at Claremont Ranch, if you guys have any more information, I'm sorry, let me back up. If you have questions beyond about, what I'm going to go over or what Bill's going to go over, again, our information is on here. But here's what's really cool about the townhomes. If you guys know where Constitution and Mark Shuffle cross, they're going to be right behind the King Super, tucked away in a little nook area. Here's what they're going to include, okay? Stainless steel kitchen appliances, which include a smooth top stove, a self-cleaning oven, microwave and dishwasher. You're going to get central air, a tankless hot water heater. And here's what's really cool too, upper level laundry room. You don't know until you know, right? The master and all the rooms are upstairs, therefore the laundry room is as well. You're going to get a 2-car garage, covered front patio, 9-foot ceilings on the main level, upgraded cabinetry in the kitchen area. You're going to get a 10-year structural warranty and a 1-year workmanship warranty. Now, here's what's different from last year's video, okay? And Bill, please interrupt me and chime in at any point, sir.
Sure.
But here's what's really cool. I think they call it, isn't it kind of like a move-in?
Yeah, move-in ready. Move-in ready.
A move-in ready package, okay? So in addition to the items that I mentioned, okay, you're going to get a washer and dryer. You're going to get 2-inch white faux wood mini blinds, and you're going to get a garage door opener. So the stainless steel fridge, I do want to mention this. It's a side-by-side stainless steel fridge with a water and ice in the door dispenser. Okay. So that is now what's new and included this year. Okay. The HOAs, here's what's really cool. Yes, they're $175 a month, pretty actually on the low end for townhomes. It's going to include your exterior insurance for the townhome, weekly trash service, snow removal, and exterior and common maintenance area. Okay. Now, why is this such a great deal? And why is it important? The builder and the lender have teamed up to offer a 3.75% fixed rate for 30 years. So not these 2-1 buy downs that are pretty popular right now, but you're going to be locked in at 3.75%. So Bill, if you wouldn't mind kind of going off of that and talking on your side of things on why that's huge right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the recording of this video, depending upon the day, rates are anywhere in the mid sevens to, low eights, depending upon if you're paying points or what have you. And obviously, with everybody's dollar going a little bit less, farther than it has been because of this inflationary environment that we're in, trying to get payments back in line and help the premier family of our customers manage their payment is really what we're trying to do, because that's what we find is everybody's number one concern. It's like, how am I going to find housing is something that I need, but how am I going to make this affordable? And so we've really teamed up to put together a program for our FHA and veteran buyers that are, going to own or occupy the home. They're going to live there. This is going to be a place that they're going to call home and be a part of the premier family, the premier community. And it's going to make that payment much more affordable. When you compare that to, market rate, it's, $550 to $600 a month difference in payment. That is a lot of money, that you can put back in your pocket. And then we're offering all this additional value on top of that. In addition to paying for the cost of the permanent fixed rate, the buy down, we're also offering an additional $5,000 to pay for closing costs as well. So for those folks where, not only is managing the payment the concern, but also, because saving and the barrier of entry is trying to come up with closing costs, down payment, and these types of things. We're also helping as much as we can with that to reduce the overall cost and remove those barriers of entry for our clients that are interested in a premier home.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because right now the market the way it is, I mean, if the price of the townhome I believe is 404.9, right? Just over 400,000. If you go and you look at today's rates, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, their payment could be well over $3,000.
Absolutely.
And so that's a good chunk of money. I mean, $3,000 a month for anything right now is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So the fact that we could keep this well under 3,000 as your payment is huge. And I want to kind of go off of what Bill said for the VA and FHA buyers. I mean, you have little to no money out of your pocket to start with. Plus you guys are helping with closing costs. That's huge. And this is a great starter home, guys, whether you're a young couple, a single person, whoever it may be. Excellent starter home. And we're not talking, like under 1,000 square feet. We're talking almost 1,600 square foot of home. So you're getting 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-car garage. In a brand new home that's under warranty. You can have peace of mind for that first year. And that's huge. Sometimes peace of mind for a first-time home buyer who doesn't have maybe a whole lot in their bank account is huge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's absolutely huge. So the other thing I wanted to mention real quick is the earnest money piece. Sometimes people aren't familiar with what earnest money is. Builders typically want 1% of the purchase price, which could be, in this example, $4,000 or $5,000 as your earnest money. It's kind of like your deposit. You're telling the builder or seller that you're serious about moving forward with the home. The great thing about Bill and his team and what they've done here is your earnest money is only $1,000. And keep in mind, you get that back at closing however you and the lender decide you want to apply that. Okay.
Yep.
So when we talk about skin in the game, I mean, there's very minimal, if any, for our FHA and VA buyers.
Yeah. And it's really a great opportunity. I think you bring up an interesting point in terms of, having something that's brand new, all the systems being brand new, where, if you were to buy an existing single family home at market rate, you're going to probably qualify for about $100,000 less than what you would for the same payment on something that's brand new, something that's warranted, and, you get to really enjoy a premium location in a brand new home.
Absolutely. So Premier Homes, guys, their townhome community, once again, is right off of Mark Shuffle and kind of Platte area, if you will. They do have single family homes
Coming up.
down in Pueblo. Well, let me back up. So they have some in Pueblo. I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, Bill. They're in the low 400s in Pueblo.
Well, we have actually models in Pueblo that are in the mid threes, so you can get in there from three. Well, some of our smaller ranchers are 320 to 349, and then you can get the 2 stories and stuff, and they can go all the way up to as high as the high fives. But and you can sort of customize that to whatever it is with finished basements and so on and so forth. But we also have some single family that is going to be coming up in Colorado Springs in an exciting location
That's
as
great news.
well. Yeah, District
Great news.
20, right next to the Cowboy Hall of Fame there. We've got 50 units coming in there. Pricing is going to be, I think we're trying to stay under 600, but for that particular area is going to be great. And in addition to that, we're still offering that same compelling rate at the 3.75%. 30-year fixed mortgage on single family product as well. So very, very exciting stuff.
Very cool. So, guys, Bill's information, my information is at the bottom of the screen here. If you have any additional questions, please give us a call. Again, going back to the townhomes deliveries, looking first quarter next year. And that's the list is getting bigger, guys. So if you are wanting to get in a home and stop throwing away money on renting, this is a great starter home. My wife and I actually own one because we believe in the product and we believe in investing in your future. So give myself or Bill a call and let us get you in that first step of home ownership. All right.
Absolutely.